Week 1 Gauchos, and thanks for tuning in to this year's very first episode of UCSB TV. I'm Maddie, the new producer. You may have seen me doing some Zoom interviews on last year's shows, and as fun as spending all of our time on Zoom was, UCSB TV is so thankful to be back outside of the real studio. This year, we have a brand new team who have some great stories coming your way. Be on the lookout for our sports anchor wearing suits to the games, behind-the-scenes bloopers of our episodes, and of course, interviews with you, the students. To kick off the year, I'll send it over to Chris to talk to us about some of our school's biggest sports fans, and then to Pricila for an inside look to the first day back on campus.
Thanks, Maddie. Welcome back to campus, Gauchos. I'm Chris Williams, your UCSB TV sports anchor and guy who thinks colleges should be able to print diplomas as people walk across the graduation stage. I'm just saying, if Disneyland can print a photo of me while I ride a roller coaster, UCSB should be able to print my diploma while I walk. I mean, they know I'm going to be there, and they're just using card stock. Where are my diploma fees going? Anyway, I've digressed. It has been 19 months since our Gaucho sports teams have heard the sweet sound of supportive cheers and the even sweeter sound of taunts hurled at the visiting team. But finally, after what felt like the longest breakout room on Zoom, fans are back. That's right, Gauchos. We can now attend volleyball matches at the Thunderdome and scream ace every time the visiting team fails to return our serve. We can sit poolside as our 5th-ranked men's water polo team drowns the competition. Okay, not literally, of course. I don't think that's allowed, but I wouldn't be surprised. And of course, we can finally throw tortillas onto the field at Harder Stadium after our Gaucho soccer teams put the ball in the back of our opponent's net. While many of you have been waiting to attend a UCSB sporting event, there's one fan group that has been waiting like a 10-year-old standing in line for the bathroom after they drank a 20-ounce soda, the Gaucho Locos. The Gaucho Locos are an independently student-run cheering section known for bringing their energy and zany chants like, "Whoa, we're halfway there, whoa, throw tortillas in the air," to UCSB sporting events. They were formed in 1998 as a supportive group for the men's basketball team. However, the group quickly began attending all sporting events as their services were requested by athletes. In the group's heyday, they were known as one of the most intimidating cheering sections in college sports. Today, the group is in more of a rebuilding phase, as many of its members have graduated. This means that they're looking for new members. And when I asked the head of the Locos, James Ermickson, what kind of student best fits the Locos vibe, he said, anyone who's willing to lose their voice in support of our Gauchos. So if you're looking to meet new people, lose your voice in support while taking out some of your academic cause frustration on opposing teams, the Locos might be the perfect organization for you to join. Check them out on Instagram, @Gaucho Locos, or find them at any major sporting event. They're the ones wearing gold t-shirts. And they're probably yelling insults like, "Hey, 12, your mom likes my meatloaf." Ah, sports. Nothing brings people together like screaming at opposing teams. Well, that's all for sports this week. My name is Chris Williams, and I'll be here next week with more sports news. Now to you, Pricila.
Welcome back, Gauchos. My name is Pricila Flores, and I am here to report on a pivotal experience for UCSB students. Today marks the first day of in-person learning. With COVID-19 having consumed our lives for the past year and a half, there are first, second, third, and even some fourth-year students that have not been able to experience campus life. I'm here today to report on these students and see more what we can learn about our student body. How has your experience changed from online to in-person?
Back in person is sort of overwhelming but fun. Gotten to go back and see professors directly, which is really neat. And I like not having all the information just like in my responsibility, like an online class where it's all just thrown at me day one. This is kind of nice, easing back into it.
Well, the first day has been great. No classes, still online. So we'll see. There's a lot of reading to do. So I was in the library, kind of trying to do some of that.
Very excited to be back on campus. It's so fun to see everyone, and it makes me understand why I came here in the first place.
I think I definitely have mixed feelings. I'm really happy to see everyone, but it's also a really weird wow, people again,
Haven't had in person in so long, and my high school was really small, so I never really got to be in such a big class.
Favorite spot on campus that you go to?
Like for what?
Like to relax, hang.
Does the beach count?
Sure, the beach counts.
Yeah, I like the beach. Off of Manzi.
Brian, how about you?
Kind of giving my secret spot away, but like 3rd floor of the library. It's like a really small area, but it's always really quiet, and I like sitting there.
Floor library, all the floors.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many different places with great views. 8th floor, the library is amazing just to go and check out and kind of view the campus and all the natural beauty around us.
And what about your favorite spot in Ivy?
No, there's a lot. Really good food places. That's one.
Name
Like,
some.
Freebirds, of course.
Just went to Freebirds actually. That's my first one and it was really good.
Freebirds.
Freebirds.
Favorite spot in IV? Ooh, probably on the bluff at Sands, watching the sunset.
If you could go back to your freshman year, what would you tell yourself?
I would tell myself just to surf as much as possible and enjoy what we have while we have it.
Just take it easy while you can. First year, enjoy it. It's I hope it doesn't happen again, but it might not have as much in-person time as you think.
You have to get everything right the first time, and there's plenty of time to change your mind about what you want to do.
I would just say like, don't stress out because everyone's in the same boat.
Thank you for joining us, Gauchos. I'll see you around. My name is Pricila Flores, and make sure to follow our socials.
Thanks, Priscilla. Well, Gauchos, it's been a fun first episode. Tune in next week for an in-depth recap of the UCSB versus Cal Poly men's soccer game, followed by an analysis of what Governor Newsom's recall election means for our state. You won't want to miss it. I'm Maddie Whalen, UCSB TV. We'll see you next week. Vibes.